How are you doing? This is Martin from Gardens for Life. In this quick video I'm going to show you how to start your own plants from a cutting, and it's as easy as this. How to go from this to a rooted cutting in about 6 weeks and to a full-size plant that has rooted into a pot fully in about less than 6 months. Stay tuned. So the first thing you're going to do is grab yourself a trusty pair of secateurs. Our preferred choice is the Felco number 8, most ergonomic, and we'll simply take one of these current cuttings and we'll just, normally we'd cut it at the bottom, but just for demonstration, grab ourselves that. So next we'll simply strip away most of the leaves just to stop it from drying out. And we'll try to make sure that we have a couple of leaf nodes that will be in the ground. So we'll just cut this here and we'll cut the leaf away too. So we have a few small leaves here. And now we'll simply take this over here. You can take simply a 1 litre pot, for example, and fill it up with compost. And we simply stick our cutting into it. And we just make sure that does not dry out. Don't ever let that dry out. We usually start off a few like that. And this is how we stick them, as you can see here, into crates with potting soil. About 40 or 50 per crate usually, depending on the variety and the type of wood. These are some elderberries. These are kiwis, jostaberry and goji berry, and white currants. Oh, it's actually raining out here now. We definitely needed that. We haven't had much rain in the last 6 weeks. So time to work away in the greenhouse and actually make some new plants. So this cutting, you're probably best put that into semi-shade, not into direct sunlight, because it'll actually dry it out too quickly. And the reason why we're reducing the leaves is simply because we don't want the cutting to dry out. We just want to give it a chance to root first before it can develop new leaves. Just make sure you keep it watered. If it's very dry outside or very hot, make sure you water it once a day. We generally speaking don't have to do that, especially not in the crates, because they don't dry out as quick. After about 6 to 8 weeks, this will have rooted and it'll look something like this. And we'll simply take it and plant it into a pot like that. About 2 litres, this is. So we'll fill that up. Usually with fairly rich compost, not with seed starting mix. Because now the cutting is actually fairly robust. It doesn't really need to be minded as much. So all we have to do with that is don't compact it actually. Just whack it down once. And that's about it. So you just simply leave that outside and it'll actually grow. You can leave it in full sun or in semi-shade, it'll do fine. And it won't be long until you have a plant that has grown to this size. Maybe about 2 to 3 months worth of growth here. You can see the growth here, and this is the original cutting just here. Just like here, huh? So this is actually this year's growth, and this is one of last year's plants. But during the growing season it'll actually grow this much, maybe about 30 centimeters in a 2 litre pot. And you can see it did very well, and this is ready to either sell or plant out, or maybe pot up into a 5 litre pot. We're going to be doing some of that. We're very excited about that too, growing bigger plants. So I hope you enjoyed that quick video. If you have any questions about plant propagation or starting off your own plants, please leave the comments below. And we can also do a video about other types of cuttings. But this is the ideal time of the year to do it. This is the start of June now, when the softwood will have just about gone a little bit hard, so that you can actually push it down into the soil. So and actually it's easier to handle as well without breaking it. So the midsummer is actually the ideal time to start off plants, because there's a lot of cambion, the green part of the cutting, will not have turned to wood yet. A semi-hardwood cutting is then until all the leaves have gone in the winter, and a hardwood cutting would be simply during the winter when the plants are dormant. They're all good, they're all reliable, and usually with currants it doesn't really make a difference. With some of the roses it can be a bit more difficult, but you can use this method with any type of cuttings really, and without rooting hormone. However, some plants are much harder to root than others. Usually shrubs are the easiest, and berry bushes and the likes of those, and climbers as well. Okay, sure, we'll see you the next time, and enjoy. Give us a thumbs up. Thanks very much. Bye bye.